Good morning, students. We were discussing the chapter of integers, so let's continue it. The next topic in this is addition of integers. How we add two integers or three integers. First rule is while adding integers of the same sign, means if both are positive or both are negative, we add them and give them the common sign of integers to the sum. That is, we add the integers as it is and then we put the sign of the common number. For example, if I add 8 plus 2, now 8 plus 2 is 10. Both 8 and 2 are having positive signs, so answer is plus 10. I already told you we need not to put a positive sign. It is already understood that 10 is having a positive sign in front of it. Next, if I am adding minus 8 and minus 2, means minus 8 plus minus 2. Then what we do? We add 8 and 2. 8 plus 2 is 10 and we put the common sign minus 10. So the answer is minus 10. Next rule is while adding integers of opposite signs, if we have one positive and one negative, we ignore the signs and subtract the integers. Then assign the sign of integer with greater numerical value. For example, if I am having minus 9 plus 4, both are having different signs, one is negative, other is positive. So what we do? We just subtract. 9 minus 4 is 5. Now the sign of that integer will come which is having the greater numerical value. Now 9 is greater, so 9 is having negative sign. So here we will put a negative sign in front of the answer. Similarly, if I am having 4 minus 2, the answer is 2 and the sign will be of the greater digit. The greater among them is 4. In front of 4 we are having a positive sign, so answer is positive 2. Next is additive inverse. What is additive inverse? The two integers whose sum is 0 are called additive inverse of each other. For example, 4 plus of minus 4 is 0. It means I will say minus 4 is additive inverse of 4, or I can also say 4 is the additive inverse of minus 4. Similarly, we know minus 10 plus 10. They cancel out each other and the answer is 0. So I can say minus 10 is additive inverse of 10 or 10 is additive inverse of minus 10. Next, properties of integers. First property is if we add any two integers, 5 plus 3 answer is 8, minus 6 plus 3 answer is minus 3. What we have observed? 8 is an integer, minus 3 is also an integer. So it means whenever we are adding two integers, the answer is always an integer. What this property is? This is closure property. It means addition of two integers is an integer. So integers are closed under addition, or we can say integers satisfy closure property. Next is, we know 3 plus 2 is 5. And what is 2 plus 3? That is also 5. 3 and 2 both are integers and 5 is also an integer. Similarly, 10 minus 7 is 3. And minus 7 plus 10 is also 3. So commutative property holds in addition of integers as well. Next is, if I have minus 2 plus 3 plus 5, the answer is minus 2 plus 8, that is 6. If I put the brackets here, if I interchange the brackets like I put here on the first two digits, minus 2 plus 3 plus 5, this is minus 2 plus 3 is 1 plus 5, that is 6. What this property is? When we change the position of brackets, this is associative property. It means associative property holds under the addition of integers. Next is additive identity of integers. What do you mean by identity? Identity means that digit that we add. Additive means when we are adding that digit, the answer doesn't change. The answer remains the same. Then that is known as additive identity of integers. Now what is the additive identity of integers? Suppose if I add 0 to 2, the answer remains the same, 2. If I add 0 to minus 10, the answer remains minus 10. Similarly, if I take any integer and if I add 0 to it, the answer doesn't change. The answer remains the same. So what we say? 0 is the additive identity of integers. Next is additive inverse. Now additive means related to addition, inverse means that is opposite of the other. Now additive inverse. What is an additive inverse? Additive inverse means an integer when added to other integer giving us an answer of 0, then that is known as additive inverse. For example, when 7 and minus 7 are added, both are integers, the answer is 0. It means minus 7 is additive inverse of 7, or I can say 7 is additive inverse of minus 7. Similarly, 100 plus of minus 100 is 0. So both are additive inverse of each other. Now the exercise questions are: add the integers using number line. A part, 9 plus of minus 7. Now firstly we have to draw a number line like this. 9 plus of minus 7. So firstly we have to move to 9 plus of minus 7. So let us first move to 9, from 0 to 9. We have to add minus 7. As we have already discussed, when we have minus 7, it means we are moving towards the left hand side. If we are adding a positive integer, then we have to move to the right hand side. Now we are adding a negative integer, so it means from 9 we have to move 7 steps in the left direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we reached at 2. So the answer of this is 2. Next is minus 2 plus of minus 6. Again, firstly we have to draw a number line. So let's start from minus 2, from 0 to minus 2. Now what we are adding? We are adding again a negative integer, so we have to move 6 steps to the left. So 6 steps to the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We reached at minus 8. So answer of this is minus 8. Next is C part, minus 1 plus minus 2 plus minus 4. So now we have 3 integers. Again we have to draw a number line first. Now from 0 to minus 1, then minus 1 plus of minus 2. It means again a negative integer, move 2 steps to the left. 1, 2. So we reached at minus 3, but still we have to add a negative 4. Means again 4 steps to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we reached at minus 7. The answer is minus 7. Next, find the sum of minus 256 and 150. A part. Now minus 256 plus 150. As we have already discussed, if we have opposite signs, one is negative, other is positive, we just subtract the numerical values. So 256 and 150, when they are subtracted, the answer is 106. And the sign we will put which is having the greater numerical value. Now 256 is having the greater numerical value and it is having a negative sign. So our answer will also have a negative sign. So the answer of this is minus 106. Right? Next B part is we have to find the sum of minus 1060 and 900. Now sum of these two. Again, one is positive and the other is negative, so we will just simply subtract them. 1060 and 900 when subtracted, the answer is 160. Now 1060 is greater than 900, so the answer will have a negative sign. So the answer is minus 160. C part is minus 512 plus 69 plus 171. Firstly, what we will do? Simply add 69 and 171 and then subtract it from 512. The answer is 272. Now 512 is greater among all, so we have a negative sign in front of the answer. Next is minus 500 plus minus of 680. Now both are having the same sign, minus minus. So if we have the similar sign, what we do? We just add them. The answer is 1180 after addition, and the sign we put is the common sign. Now here the common sign is negative, so answer is minus 1180. Next question is, in Srinagar the temperature was 4 degrees Celsius in the morning. It dropped by 7 degrees at night. Find the temperature at night. Next morning the temperature dropped to 2 degrees. Find the temperature of that day. So let us discuss the solution of this question. In the morning the temperature was 4 degrees Celsius and it dropped by 7 degree. Dropped means it is decreasing. So when there is a decrease, we put a negative sign. So the temperature decreases by minus 7 degree Celsius. So what will be the temperature in the night? It will be 4 plus of minus 7. Now 4 plus minus 7. So the answer will be minus 3 degree Celsius. Next morning the temperature dropped by minus 2 degree. Dropped again means decreases. So minus 2 degree. So the temperature of that day will be, we will start from here. Then we move to the next day. So minus 3 plus of minus 2, answer is minus 5 degrees Celsius. Now the homework for today is find the additive inverse of 4096. Question number 2, find the sum of 450 plus of minus 126 plus of minus 56. Thank you. Have a nice day.